Hey there, my friend and fellow traders. Will here over to FXAUUSD.com. First of all, welcome to the video. So it's the first Friday of May 2019. It is NFP Friday. So this video, I'm going to do my pre-NFP analysis, and then I won't be trading myself. I don't trade the NFP news. I will be going out and enjoying a fine evening here in Thailand. So I'll do the analysis, post the video, and hopefully it helps you wherever you are in the world with your trading today. Okay, so NFP happens in about an hour, so the markets have been pretty slow today. We're going to start off as always in the US dollar pairs, but actually pull up the US dollar index here first. Okay, futures. This lets me have it. Okay, so for some reason, show all, and let's see if I see markets have the dollar index. I usually look at it on Vantage. Okay, so there we go there, the DXYM. Okay, so I'm just going to put on the template for Mac. Okay, so you can actually see here it's hitting a nice daily zone. So I'll just remove the indicator and I'll draw this. So these zones myself. But this is the first off. This is the indicator here that we use with the MacBot system. It draws the zones for us. Okay, so you see it finally broke out of this kind of zone area here, and it's moving up. There's only one place it's going after it breaks out of this here. It's up to the next level. So we're likely to get a bounce here at this level here. Okay, so I'm just going to remove the indicator. I like to draw the zones myself, but if you've got the MacBot system or if you're looking to access it, you'll get this with it. Okay, so we'll just delete it and let's draw the zones. Okay. Sorry, that was an hourly zone there. Okay. Okay, so we are at a daily zone here. Anyway. Okay, so let's just zoom out. We'll look at the weekly and the dollar. It's always good to have a look at the dollar to see where it's going, looking to go next. Okay, so we look here. We've got this weekly zone here. I'm just going to delete the MacBot too because it'll tend to make a lot of noises. Okay, so we've got this weekly area here that's at 98, where it's looking like it's possibly coming up to the test. Okay, we have this area here that caused this next high here, and we had a test of that already this week on the US dollar. It's a drop of just before the MOMC meetings the other day. We had a drop in the dollar, and you can see it's just dropped down. This area here caused this high, new high in the weekly trend up, and it's finally broken out of this area here, and then it pops back down, gets a reaction from this area here to move back up. Okay, so likely targets. Okay, and you can see that was actually a nice trade the other day with a daily inside a weekly and a nice pop up. So looking at the markets here, could be a false breakout of this kind of range here, or it could be the breakout retest of the breakout on a new high. Okay, so there's two things that could happen here today. Okay, so looking at it, this would this is a daily zone here. See, it kind of broke this move up here, broke this trend up, short leg on the daily. Okay, so this is a daily zone that's in charge. Okay, so if this is to be confirmed, selling opportunity is likely to continue higher up towards into the 98 area. Okay, so this high would have to be taken out. But I'm expecting a little bit of a bounce here today on this, and kind of okay, so we have a daily, and we have this 4 hour inside the daily here happening. Okay, so this is a trading opportunity at the minute on the dollar. Okay, so we have the daily area that broke this leg up. I know it's tested this, but this broke the leg. So for this here to be confirmed, it has to take out this high to me. Okay, so we have a 4-hour area here, and we're looking for some slowing of momentum on the lower time frames. Okay, on the US dollar here. Okay, so it's a 30-minute just before the zone there, so it is starting to slow down. And there's some signals happening. Okay, so what I'd like to see is this could possibly be a good move after the NFP today. So see with the NFP, what happens after the NFP, and it could be good for a short-term selling opportunity on the dollar index today. But do not open anything till after the NFP on this pair, the dollar. Okay, so next we'll look at the US dollar Japanese yen. Okay, so nothing happened on it on the daily. This was the daily trade that happened a few days ago, so we're not expecting anything on it today. USD CAD. Okay, so we had this similar story here. It looks nearly identical to the dollar index, and as I said, I'm expecting this to go up to 136. Okay, so you've had this bounce here, retest, and new high likely. Let's say this was the 4-hour inside that daily. Actually got a divergence signal to enter it back into the uptrend, and it's looking nicely to kind of go up and meet this higher time frame weekly zone up here. Okay, so it had the reaction of that weekly that caused this high. It's come back down to test the daily that caused the new high, and then a rally back up. So up here, these areas here are good shorting opportunities. So another 100 pips or so, and it's into good selling opportunities weekly inside monthly. So just let it come up and then look for selling opportunities on the US dollar CAD. Today I will just see what's happening. Possible rally. Okay, US dollar Swiss franc. Okay, again I'm liking this to continue lower. Okay, so it's just starting to fade out at the top, forming kind of top here. Just broke this trend here. This was the area, daily area a few days ago. So see what happens after the NFP. If you do get a spike up, I would short any spikes after NFP on this US dollar Swiss franc. Apparently, if a bad number comes out, this will give it the market liquidity to. So if a bad number comes out, this gives the market the liquidity to start pushing the market down. Okay, so that could be one of the outcomes today. That's why I don't get involved. So selling that trade that I'm already in, longer term, as we're at the top of this monthly zone here, and we've got the weekly inside the monthly that was hit. Okay, so I'm expecting this to move down towards 101 anyway. Okay, it's just topping out and maybe spike up a little bit further, but eventually come back down to the 101 level. This will be my first easy target for it here. Well, that's already more or less hit it there the other day, sorry. The next target would be down here. Okay, so maybe up a little bit further, then a drop down. Okay, so be looking to get into shorting opportunities on the USD Swiss franc is possible trading setups on it. Euro USD, as expected a few days ago. We talked about this at the start of the week. Come right up to hit this daily zone here. Hit the daily zone and moving back down lower. We could be getting a new low here, breakout of this weekly and daily area here. Okay. So we'll see what happens today with this NFP. Won't be opening any positions till after that, but if this breaks out, we've got another weekly area here, which is at around about the 110 area. Okay, if this holds, we could see the euro move back up, but let's see what happens today. Euro Okay, so you can see what happened there. This here area here caused this low, took out these lows, comes back up the test area that caused the lows, and moving back down, possibly for a new low. So we'll see what happens after NFP. NFP could give it the power to move down lower, or could false a lot of people out, fake a lot of people out, drop down, and then rally back up into the kind of this falling range here channel. Okay, because we are, if you look at the daily, we are sort of like a channel kind of formation all the way down here. No drawn through price, but if you look at kind of this, okay, it's kind of stays within this trading channel here. Okay, and it's getting tighter. Okay, so it's sort of channeling down. So it could get here and then another bounce up. So let's see what happens. So it could fake us out, come down to touch here, and then rally back up. So just watch out for fakies today. So that's why I don't trade NFP. Euro Aussie's the next one. Okay, so this was the trade yesterday. It was a nice sell trade. Okay, so it rallied up into this daily area. It was actually a weekly. Daily inside a weekly. And kind of just overshot, but that was a daily inside a weekly with a 4-hour selling trade. Okay, so you can see that there. What happened? Got a daily zone, a weekly zone, daily inside a weekly, and slowing of momentum, divergent signal. Okay, so you can see the slowing, these highs topping out and moving down lower. So targets on this would be roughly, first easy target should be around about here, which is this zone here that caused this high. Okay, so around about 158,600. Okay, so you can see how it happened. Hit this zone, moving back down, and this is the zone that caused this high. So expect this to start dropping towards 158,600. That's another 100 pips. Okay, Euro Swiss franc. It's already started to drop from this, as we talked about the other day. So this was this leg up. I talked about this in the previous videos. If you want to go back and look at them, talked about this. This was the trend breaker. Comes back up the test area that broke the trend and moving back down. This rally up here didn't do nothing, didn't cause nothing, didn't create any new high. So this is in control. Tested and moving back down. New low likely. Okay, so I'm expecting this to move down towards 113. Today, nothing. This isn't, by the way, this isn't the zone because it didn't create nothing. Okay, didn't do nothing, didn't create a new high, so it's irrelevant. Okay, Euro, British pound, like I said yesterday and the day before, we're looking to sell here and buy here, so it's just slowly making its way down towards there. So nothing on it today. Euro CAD. Okay, nothing in it again, it's just moving sideways. We'll see what happens after the numbers come out today on it. So that'll be for the analysts on Sunday or Monday when I do the swing trade setup video. Okay, Euro Kiwi. Okay, similar story. Had a nice reaction from this area here, and it did cause this break, and that's why we're getting this test. Okay, I did say I'm liking that to pop up a little bit further, which I still am. Looking at the weekly, well, it's just tested this weekly area here, and you have the daily's a little bit further up. We'll see. This area technically did break a trend, and that's why it's holding. So just moving out, you can see that we had a 4-hour zone in there. You can see the 4-hour here. And it was nice. This was a nice day trade shorting opportunity from the Asian session today, and you can see the 15-minute signals. Okay, 15-minute signals, and MacBot would enter them automatically. Okay, next one is move on to the British pound. Okay, British pound again, it's reacted at this daily area here a few days ago, and it's moving down nicely. So this could be possible move down to test this untested zone here at 128, 127. Okay, so we'll see that. Or it could be just a small reaction to this one to move back up with the weekly. Okay, so let's see what happens today on it. Okay, so this could be like I said, these areas will always get tested no matter what. There will always be some sort of reaction at them. You can see this 4R inside the daily here, and a nice drop down. So we'll see what happens today. And it's already hit the first easy target of this trade, which was here, the last highs that were taken out, the way back up. So nothing on it, leading up into NFP. British pound, Aussie. Again, I'm liking it still to move up higher. Okay, technically looking at the weekly, I've had this small leg up here. This area here did break the trend. It's untested, so it's moving up. So we are going to get some sort of reaction here at 187. So and you can see there's a nice daily zone up right up at the top of that, inside that there. Okay, so expecting it to move higher. There will be some sort of reaction here, and then a possible small reaction and a move up to test this Brit exit zone here. So we'll watch it closely. Nothing today on it. British pound, Swiss franc. Okay, so it's reacting kind of sluggishly at this area here, the daily. Sideways movement, top-in pattern. Nothing on it today. Okay, so this was a nice scalp here. You see the sell trade, 40 or 50 pips. Today, nothing on it. British pound, Japanese yen. Okay, I did say I was liking this to go up to around 146. It more or less was 10 pips off it, and then it dropped. So let's just see. Yeah, so just before that daily zone, there's a kind of area here. Just missed it. Okay, so them trades happens. We don't worry about it. Could still just move back up. Again, there's a signal at that just before the zone. 10, 20 pips before the 146 area. But today, nothing on it. Okay, British pound CAD. Again, similar story. Nothing on it. Okay, British pound Kiwi. Okay, it popped up. It's hit this daily area here, and we are getting the nice sell-off from it. So first easy target for that kind of day trades, this area here. It's another 40 pips away, and that happens. Drop lower could happen. Let's see what happens. Okay, British pound CAD. Just want to show you these signals, like how they happen. Okay, so that would have been the signal there on the 1 hour, right at the top of the move, and it's already moved 60 pips from that area. Next, we'll go on to the Aussie pairs. So I did like this Australian dollar to drop further. It has the past couple of days, and slowly starting to bottom out before NFP. Getting signals at kind of this kind of daily area here, which it took out, which is this huge one. So NFP could get us in this position to move up to the upside. Okay, so looking at it, it's dropped a little bit further, and a rally up could be on the cards here today after NFP. Aussie CAD, still expecting it to drop a little bit further. Not far off, it's 93, 900s, that area. So let's look at the 4 hour. You can sort of see this 4 hour zone here right on top of that daily area. It's kind of getting respected. The market's slowing down, approaching it. Let's see, it's slowing down, slowly making its way down. This is the kind of pattern I look for. Slowing down, coming into the zones, and then you get a takeoff, which I see a lot of slowing of momentum here. it's possibly a good one to start getting into now. If you put 25 or 50% of your position on here, drop a little bit lower, the rest on for a nice rally up. So this is a good one to start looking to buy. Aussie CAD, Aussie Kiwi. Okay, so this kind of area here is not really doing any anything. We did have an initial pop up, so my feeling here it's going to break down lower. Possible buying opportunities down here. Longer term, I am expecting to move up towards these areas here, but we could get a little bit of a deeper retracement here because this reaction here hasn't really done much, but we'll see what happens. Aussie CAD, okay, daily, we're at a daily zone here. It's reacting inside this daily, inside the weekly, I think. Yeah, this weekly here caused this high, comes back down to test it. So a good buying opportunity on the Aussie Japanese yen. Okay, so there we have the signals actually happened. So there's a good buying opportunity. So Aussie Japanese yen would be a good buy if you're watching this video. And targets is good targets up towards the top of this range. So it's 150 pips. Maybe a little bit further, 200 pips target. Okay, and Aussie yen is a good buy trade today. Just you can enter this after the NFP, no problem. And as always, trade at your own risk. Okay, so Kiwi, it did drop, and again it's forming this kind of bottoming pattern. Sorry. It's at this weekly area here, caused this high. It's moving down. I did say I'm liking this to drop a little bit further to 65, but let's see what happens. Then the analyst, just again, sometimes you just have to do the second time you look at a chart, you see something different. So this did break the trend, so technically that is a zone. It's coming back down the test area that broke the trend at a weekly area of interest. We've got a daily area there also. The daily area is here that broke the trend, and here daily area that broke the trend, and I'd love a 4-hour signal. And this, I would load the MacBot for a 4-hour signal, or if you've got my free indicator at Udemy, you'll get this free. Just wait for a 4-hour divergence signal, which it kind of is already diverging. Okay, here, showing the momentum, and this could be getting ready to skyrocket up. So looking at these pairs, the NFP could be a negative number today and allow these kind of pairs to rocket off from areas of interest. So we'll see what happens today. Usually that is what happens. Okay, when I say usually, that's what it's NFP, anything can happen. But if it goes smoothly, a negative number comes out, this could give it the liquidity just to push the market up from this weekly and daily areas here. So let's see what happens. Kiwi yen, nothing on it. Okay, I'll just look at a couple of the CAD pairs. Maybe gold. Sorry, look at gold and the CAD yen. Nothing on the CAD yen, and CAD Swiss franc, nothing on it. Okay, so gold again, it's dollar's been king at the minute, so it's looking like it's dropping back down. This is what I talked about a long time ago, a few months ago, and you see it as it's dropping back down inside this range. It's going to test areas that caused highs in the last leg up. So you can see this area here caused this high in the leg up, stays there for a while, and then finally the touches of it get weaker. You can see the first touch of it, you get a huge reaction. Second touch, not so much. Third touch, just broken straight down through. So that's why if I'm trading daily, our best touches are the first touches. Okay, because you do get the good reaction, and perfect setup there on the gold. Okay, so you can see this was the area here that caused the break of the trend, comes back up, first straight down to test the area that caused these highs. This test here, test the area that broke the trend and moved back down. Second touch, you're going to get some sort of reaction, and then this breaks down through, so likely another move down towards 12.50. So this will be a good buy. Okay, and you can see this is the area in charge that caused this low, so good buy here and maybe up to there, 91 again, and then drop back down towards the bottom of the range. Okay, so that will do the analyst today. Go over it a few times. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below. Hope it helps. So this price action at its very best. Sorry if I spoke a little fast. Sometimes I get in tune with the markets, and yeah, I just get in tune, and yes, sometimes it maybe sound a little bit fast. Okay, so if I am speaking a little bit fast, just let me know in the comments, and I will try and slow the tempo down a bit. But as always, if you're looking to access the MacBot Pro system, simply get in contact with me at will@xauus.com, or simply click the link below. And yeah, happy trading and enjoy NFP. Remember, as always, to stay in the game, trade low leverage and low trade sizes will keep you in the game and allow your account to grow over time. Okay, thanks for watching. will@xauus.com.